All right, BJ from More Game Gumbo. I've got my guests here, Darren and Jason from Durdle Games, and we're talking spicy hot games. And you guys put one on the list that stumped me. It's called Rumble Nation. One of you guys is going to have to talk about it because, Darren, I don't know anything about this game.
Yeah,
That's me. In fact, this is the brand new deluxe version of Rumble Nation. And you can find this in Japan. So 2 weeks ago, this copy was sitting on a game store shelf in Tokyo.
Were you at Tokyo Game Market? No.
I definitely was not.
Okay.
But I ran
One
across
of my dreams, by the way.
I ran across this locally here in Cincinnati at a game night. Some guy had this copy.
Wow.
I played it, and it is just a really excellent, very tight, lightweight area control game. You have 11. You have 11 regions of Japan you're trying to take over. You roll some dice to help you assign your units out there. You have tactics cards that you can play once per game. And you have a daimyo, if you're playing the deluxe version like I have, which can give you an ability once per game. And you put them all out there, but the resolution is all a cascading effect. So if you win in a low-numbered area, you get a low-numbered amount of points, but you can push your forces into a higher-numbered area.
Oh,
so as you're playing this relatively lightweight game, you are like looking down the cascade track to try to take the higher and higher numbers. So it was super slick. I found a way that I could get a copy, and I paid too much to get one here.
Oh yeah, Darren, you're singing my song. I absolutely love that cascading mechanic. There's a game called Quebec. I don't know if you've ever played it by Astari Games. Well, you're going to get a chance because Uli Blenneman from Spielworks should be announcing something with Quebec later this year, which is going to be fun because that game needs a lot more love. That cascading mechanic, the ability to plan out, okay, maybe I dumped this one. I just can't win this one, so I might as well just take the next two, and I'm just going to try to get strength at as much as I can.
Exactly right. And recently I've played quite a few area control games. I've played heavier ones, like multiple heavier ones. And when I sit down and play this, I have to ask myself, would I rather play this 3 times, or would I rather play Wonderland's War once?
Good point.
Short, that's a tough question,
sweet,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is short, sweet. It is all killer. It is no filler. I think it's a great base system. If I had the opportunity to like iterate and add another expansion to this, I'd love to do it.
We've been playing a game called Awari. Are you familiar with Awari at all?
That sounds familiar. Where have I seen
it? It's been Han, it's been China, it's been Web of Power before. It's a Michael Schott game, and it is out from a French company, Awari, and that's exactly the way you're describing. One of those games where you can play it in 30 or 40 minutes, but it feels your brain feels like you just played a 2-hour area control game. Like there's just so much. I don't like these long 3, 4, 2-hour long area control games because inevitably there's king making or backstabbing, and a lot of people love that. I'm not actually downing that as a mechanic. It's just not my favorite way to play. But it doesn't bother me when you're playing just 30 or 40 minutes. Right. You know what I mean? Because if something bad happens, you set it up and play again.
It's a hard sell from a product perspective. If I'm going to put 2 hours into something, but I know 45 minutes in that the king making has already happened, and I'm probably just a bit player in what is about to play out. It's a hard sell.
Hey, I recognize Blood Rage, Kemet, all those games. I recognize the beauty of those games and how well they're designed and how they tell a story during the game night. I'm out of them by 30 minutes. I know there's no way I can win, So, Evan says reminds him of small samurai empires.
Interesting.
I don't know that one. So, is there a version available in America for people to play?
There is not yet. Your best hope of getting a version is several years ago. There was a version that was released in Europe, and you might be able to find a copy of that. Or I believe you can actually go to Amazon Japan or get a copy of this here and have it shipped to the US.
So that board looks actually pretty small.
It does.
It is a decent size. It is not super large at all. And it does some stuff in like a loose manner. Like when you put your units out there, you just kind of put them in a clump, and then somebody else puts theirs in a clump, and then you just clump things around so you can keep them organized on the board.
Is this the deluxe edition that we're looking at right here, or
it is? Yeah, that's the deluxe. Yeah.
Got to admit, it looks good. Strong start from Darren. Let's see. That's a good one.